We're in the series, The Fulfillment of Biblical Prophecy, Jesus Christ the Messiah. We're giving you an Old Testament verse that gives a prophecy about the Messiah, and then we give you a New Testament verse that shows its fulfillment when Christ came to this earth. And we did first with the seed of a woman, then the descendant of Abraham. And today we are with the descendant of Isaac, that Jesus the Christ was the descendant not only of Abraham but of his son Isaac. Was not a descendant of Ishmael, but was a descendant of Isaac. Let's go to Genesis chapter 17 and verse 15. And God said unto Abraham, As for Sarai thy wife, thou shalt not call her Sarai, but Sarah shall her name be. And I will bless her, and give thee a son also of her. Yea, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be of her. Now this is after Ishmael has been born. Remember, Sarah said, take Hagar as if she were your wife and have sex with her, and let's see if we can get a baby that way. That was not God's way. That was Sarah's way. That was wrong. And here, God comes to Abraham and says, I want you to know that Sarah is going to bring forth a child, and this will make her a mother of nations. Verse 17 of Genesis 17, and then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed, and said in his heart, Shall a child be born unto him that's 100 years old, and shall Sarah, that is 90 years old, bear? And Abraham said unto God, Oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. So here he is trying to push someone that does not meet the criteria that God has set as the person that would be in the place of Abraham's son. And God said, no, Ishmael is rejected. It's going to be your and your wife's son, not you and some floozy out here, but it's going to be you and your wife's son. You are married to Sarah. You're going to have a baby by Sarah. Verse 19, And God said, Sarah, thy wife, shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. Now, God did not stop there. Verse 20, And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, will make him fruitful, will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year. God was very specific. God spoke directly to Abraham. God spoke directly to the point. And one translation says, No, Sarah, your wife, will bear you a son. And the King James is none less specific. And God said, Sarah, thy wife, shall bear thee a son indeed. Thou shalt call his name Isaac, and I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. We have here the promise that Christ, the Messiah, in the line of the covenant, will be a descendant of Isaac. Let's go to Matthew chapter 1 and verse 2. We see the fulfillment of the promise, the fulfillment of the prophecy. Abraham begot Isaac, Isaac begot Jacob, and Jacob begot Judah and his brothers. Remember, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jesus Christ was a descendant of Isaac, not Ishmael, and that was the promise. Indeed.